if you're going to go out and attract a man or a woman and you want them to be a certain way, shouldn't you be that way as well?
Did you push record?
Thanks for tuning back into Second Act TV. I'm happy to welcome Nick Lituanio back to Second Act. Nick, thanks so much for joining me again.
Thank you for having me back. I'm glad to be here with you and the folks who follow you. So thank you.
Nick is a fellow YouTuber. He's wonderful. We will link to his channel. He is in our space, living life to the fullest after 50. And he focuses on the physical health, the fitness part of it. So much of what it means to live life to the fullest really is about how you feel about yourself. And that's what I want to concentrate on in today's segment, is those of us starting over again and not feeling good about ourselves. We find it maybe difficult to attract into our world who we want. So what I want to talk about is, are you the person who you want to attract?
I think that's a fabulous subject to kind of tackle. And I think health and fitness tie right into that. So many times when people are new in the dating scene or back out there, they create this list of things that they want in another person. And maybe the way to think about that is, are you yourself those things? Mm-hmm. And, how does being healthy fit into that list? And I think that something that is so overlooked in taking better care of yourself and in finding that why, that reason to take care of yourself, is the idea that when you enter into a regular fitness plan, when you start to take care of yourself, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better about yourself. And guess what happens when you feel better about yourself? When your confidence goes up, when you stand taller, when you enter a room and you feel good about yourself, you're going to be more likely to attract people who see what that part of you.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question too. One thing that comes up a lot, on our channel, is that men typically want younger women. A lot of men will outright state that. A lot of women say, well, I've just outaged everybody. There's no hope for me. Is it really about the number?
I think sometimes when we think about wanting someone who's younger, what we think about, is a state of mind. And there's no reason that you and I and the people who are watching this can't have an appropriately energetic, vibrant state of mind. Typically, the people that I know, the men that I know, they want women who are together, who take care of themselves, who feel good about themselves. And fitness or taking care of your body and your mind, eating well, are really powerful signals that are sent to the opposite sex. And that goes both ways. So if you're a guy out there not taking care of yourself, who are you going to attract? What signals are you sending to the opposite sex? And I think when we do take care of ourselves, when we are stronger, when we do eat better, when we take care of our mental health, it changes the way that we carry ourselves. It changes the signals that we send to the opposite sex. And it just attracts a different type of person.
Exactly. And I know when I was on the dating sites and the whole age thing, there were several cases when men they clicked on my or send me a wink or whatever it was, and then I saw that what they really wanted though was somebody 10 years younger, and I would challenge them and say, well, what do I don't think I fit your criteria. But what that said to me, and this is, I think, what we really want to bring out in this segment, is that it's not the age that you want. It's what you believe is associated with that. And we can maintain that if we stay healthy and fit. And that is such a huge why. Like if you want to attract somebody who, like you, or somebody who is vibrant, whatever, health and fitness is just key.
You nailed it. And I think we should probably dig into this a little bit because that it's not about a facelift or injections or, hair plugs or any of the things that we do to appear younger. It's so true. The way a woman carries herself, the way she stands tall, the strength of her stride, the vitality of her being, those are really attractive things, and they're way more attractive than extra makeup or cosmetic surgery or maybe some other things that are just kind of covering up what's really going on.
Yeah, I agree. I do like the fillers every now and then. I have to be
Honesty is good, because there's one thing that I have to make clear here, right? Is whatever you're doing, if it's working for you, do it. I'm not here to say, oh, don't do that or don't do this. Once I started working in the gym and working with people, the most important thing is you're doing something and you're taking care of yourself, because what I want in my partner, is not for her to be younger. We've been married 30 years. So, our sags and wrinkles and gray hairs, it's like, hey, they are what they are. What I want is for her to be excited and looking forward to the next part of our journey together. And being fit, taking better care of your physical body and your mental health, that will improve the life that I'm lucky enough to get to share with my wife going forward. So that's what I think men want. What I think men want is someone who cares enough about themselves, who has self-confidence, who is able to kind of manage their life in such a way, and they realize, hey, look, I'm going to be who I am, but I'm going to be the best version of that as I can possibly be. And that means taking better care of yourself.
I totally agree with you, and I see that with my friends. The No, it's not the younger. You want somebody you can relate to, and that goes both ways. Just somebody who the same. I mean, we talked about that a lot. You know who the Beatles were. You don't. Yes, what you don't want is somebody that's aging before their time, so to speak, or has just let themselves go, and. That's not even, forget about relationship. Maybe you don't want a relationship. It's, if you're going to live life at all and live it to the fullest, fitness just needs to be an important part of that, and it's not overwhelming.
I want to pivot off something you said there, let yourself go. It's so critical because people think about that and they think, oh, I let myself go. I don't look younger because I didn't take care of myself. That's not it. Let yourself go is not taking care of yourself so you can be the best version of who you are right now. And let's be honest, there are some doofuses out there who are going to want someone 20 years younger than them. And then let's just write them off because they're not going to be good partners anyways. Okay. Bye-bye. You go do that thing. That's not who you want to attract. Who you want to attract is someone who appreciates you for who you are. And the way the message is that they get on that, the way they kind of figure out who you are for men and women, one of the big things is, do you take care of yourself? Do you? Do you take this aging thing seriously? Do you know that you are getting older? And if you're not taking care of yourself, you're telling me a lot about you. And I would imagine if I was out single and dating and doing that thing, I would want someone who took care of themselves, because that would send a signal to me that they're looking forward to the last third of their life and they're doing something about living that last third in a really healthy and vibrant way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's an important topic. I'll look forward to seeing the comments.
Yeah.
We'll get a lot of agreement. I think we'll get disagreement. Will be interesting because it is a touchy topic. Nick, it was such a pleasure talking with you. I will link, of course, to your channel. I encourage everybody to see what you do. Nick has been in television all his life. We didn't say that earlier, so his production value is fabulous. I just so enjoy watching your stuff and your humor.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to add before we sign off on this?
Yeah, don't be discouraged about taking better care of yourself. I want you to feel positive about what is possible. Okay. This isn't not have to be overwhelming. This does not have to be something that you can't do, because you can do it. You can take better care of yourself. And when you do, you are going to be attracting the people that you want to attract. You can do it. I encourage you to start simple, start small, and get going.
Terrific. Nick, thank you. We will see you next time on Second Act TV.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye bye.
If you haven't already done so, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. The button is right over here. Just click on through to YouTube, and when you see the little bell right next to the subscribe button, hit that too, and we'll notify you every time we launch a new video. See you next time.